Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol GERN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Absolutely crazy move the past couple of days, not only from a price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume, and by far the biggest volume this chart has had in a very long time. So a lot of eyeballs on this one. So let's map out some levels of support. Then we can talk about areas of resistance. So first area of support is what I would call the ideal level. I mean, if you say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the strongest going forward? That would be if the price can stay up above this $2.40 mark. Now, don't get me wrong. If the price falls below $2.40, by no means am I saying the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But, from an overall perspective, yeah, staying up above there would definitely be a huge sign of power on the bull's part. Taking a step back and looking at the grand scheme of things, so if you have more of a broader time horizon as far as the trade is concerned, then just keep an eye on that purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average, keyword being moving. As time goes by, that purple line is going to move itself higher and higher. So from the grand scope of things, if you're somebody that's just sitting there saying, hey, Clay, how do I gauge the strength of the move? That right there being defined as the move. Just watch that purple line. As the moving averages moves itself higher and higher, then the bulls are in full control as long as the price stays up above it, which as it stands right now, there's quite a bit of a wiggle room before that, purple line would even get tested or anything like that. So moral of the story, yeah, ideally, stay above 240, but within the grand scope of it all, as long as the price is above that purple line, bulls are in full control. What about areas of resistance? As far as where the sellers are hanging out at right now, pretty straightforward. The party stopped today right up there around $2.75. Yeah, I realize the price technically went a little bit above it, but I think we can all agree that the main point of price congestion on the chart is right up around this area here. So that'll be the area to keep an eye on going forward. But big picture, really breaking levels of resistance is kind of overrated because the top priority is just do what it's been doing. And what has it been doing? Well, it's been working on building these higher bases. And as long as these higher bases continue to be built, you picture these as stair steps, then the overall chart will continue to take care of itself. All the rest of the pieces will fall into place. And part of those pieces, quote unquote, falling into place will be resistance levels will continue to fail. So focus on building higher lows and then just sit back and let the chart do its thing. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.